Hey, I'm here to play a singles match with Wilson. How are you doing, man?
Good. How are you doing?
Very good. Thank you. Nice. So we chose a great day to come
Yeah,
and
yeah, it's
play.
awesome.
So how long have you been playing tennis?
I've been playing since I was maybe 6 or 7. I
Oh,
played
wow.
a lot all the way through high school, but then I totally stopped.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe 10, 15 years ago, I started playing on and off. And then in this past year, I decided to really get back into it. I just missed it a lot. Felt
Oh,
good.
wow.
Yeah.
Mind, how old are you?
I'm 37.
37.
Yeah.
So you had a good break
Yeah, I
and
had a long break,
yeah.
like only playing once or twice a year for that
Yeah.
break. And then in the past year, I've been playing a lot more, like maybe 2, 3 times a week.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Depending
Okay.
on what I can get to.
And how did you get into the league? Like, were you aware of the existence of leagues
Yeah,
before?
I had a friend who played in the league, and
Okay.
then after hearing him talk about it, and
Mhm.
as I started playing more, I realized I kind of miss competitive play. So then I
Okay.
got back into it.
Okay. No, that's great then.
Yeah.
So, what is tennis to you?
uh, Tennis, I think it goes back to like as a childhood sport. I really, really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big part of like my childhood and my upbringing. Um, and I think it's just something that brings me a lot of joy in terms of playing
Uh-huh.
and experiencing playing against different opponents. I'm not hyper competitive. Every now and I think every tennis player gets a little frustrated with themselves, but I don't get too
Mm-hmm.
angry or upset. I just like being out on the court and playing and trying to improve. And so it's just kind of really enjoyable kind of physical sport that's more enjoyable than going to the gym, and also something that like is nice to connect with other people and meet other people and just kind of challenge myself and get better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tennis is something where we are always learning, trying to improve on
Yeah.
something. Is there anything that you're focusing now?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just consistency, just getting to a level of like, really being more strategic, but also
Mm-hmm.
that starts with being more consistent. Um, that's the main thing. Like, I think
Okay.
that, and probably because I just started playing these singles matches, this league, I hadn't played singles matches in 20 years since
Oh,
high
okay.
school. And so this league was me getting back into that, and immediately you start feeling the mental pressure again. Even if it's just a rec league, it's just something that being in a match with somebody you
Yeah.
haven't played against, it's just a different environment. But I like it a lot for that. But I think because that's what I'm still getting used to right now, I need
Mm.
to get better and better at the mental game part of it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's just a
normal,
constant
right?
thing. Yeah,
And you mentioned you use swing vision.
yeah,
So I have a couple of questions. Like,
yeah,
how did you come to know about it?
yeah. My brother told me about it
Okay.
because he plays in New York. He's been playing. He also played since childhood. He's been
Mm-hmm.
playing constantly
Mm-hmm.
as an adult, and he and his friends found out about the app and started using it, and they like it a lot.
Okay.
So he recommended I check it out just to see my own strokes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been recording matches or more practice?
Just an occasional practice session, very
Okay.
infrequent. It's only every now and then I feel like I want to
Mm.
see what my stroke is looking like to see
Okay.
if I can pick at it a little bit. But that's it. Just is very infrequent.
Very infrequent
Yeah,
so
but also
far.
because I think beyond the trial, I then went to the free, and the free has like 2 hours of recording a
Oh,
month.
so you're using
So
free.
I'm just using free, and so that's why it's also limited. Is because it would be more costly if I wanted to record all the time.
Okay. And any reason like why you wouldn't go to the paid
Oh,
version like
mostly because I don't have a plan to record that much,
that much? Okay.
and I don't know what I would get out of it.
Oh, that's great.
And
Yeah.
so, and also at that price point, it makes you really think about, am I going to get enough out of it?
Okay.
Yeah, it was like 100 a month or something like that.
No, it's about 15 bucks actually.
Really? Am I crazy? Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking about the stick that they have is like the piece of hardware is 100. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And
Yeah,
actually, at that price, like I might rethink about it.
yeah, it's
But yeah.
160 or 170 for the whole year.
That's what I was thinking is like at a
Yeah.
yearly, and I tend to look at the yearly just to see what I think
Mm,
about that. But no, at a
yeah.
monthly, that's not too bad
That's
at
not
all.
bad, right?
Yeah.
If you're playing.
Yeah.
Again, you said you're a game developer and a
Yeah.
product person. That's
Yeah.
so. Any perspectives of swing vision from that perspective?
Yeah. We were talking about like, why isn't there more pickup, especially in the
Hmm.
coaching community? I think a big question is like, what do coaches want to use it for? And I imagine what coaches really want to do is
Hmm.
take a single recording and really break it down, but they don't really need a special app to do that. And so maybe if somebody is coaching a team and wants to be able to go over their matches and their match strategy, then that makes sense. But at least with the coaches that I've worked with,
Hmm.
that hasn't been a focus. But I've never also done Ulta, or I see some people do lessons with their
Hmm.
coaches. If I was doing that, if I had a coach that was
Hmm.
specifically for like league play and helping me improve through match play, I would ask if they would sign up for it and watch me do that more. But I'm not really there yet. Right now, I'm just focused more on strokes. And when you're focused on like the micro level of just individual strokes and what's going on there, you really don't need long form recordings or looking at points. You just kind of need to break down your stroke through like a couple short videos. So I think that's my guess is why
Okay.
it's not as common, because most coaches tend to focus on either a hitting session or just working through like a single stroke.
Okay.
And in that case, Swing Vision is really good for recording whole matches and whole practices. So yeah, that's my best guess, is that like it's a different use case for people that don't want to watch themselves versus the coaches that want to watch a very specific clip.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to connect on this with you
Yeah,
later,
yeah.
and share how I use
Yeah,
it.
I'm just making stuff up. Just my best guess,
No,
but
that's
I
fine,
think it's
because
a
you're a genuine consumer who bought it.
yeah,
you're
yeah,
trying
just
it,
from
right?
that perspective. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank Thanks for your thoughts. Let's
Yeah.
have a great match.
Yeah,
Okay?
great match.
Cheers.
That's it.